Now, there are several prerequisites for security hardening, and there's in the project, in the security transformation project, you need to have certain things in place, certain things signed off, certain things approved already, certain things organized and planned already. First of all, the security program should be approved. And obviously, without that, you can't even start the program or the project. The consultants can be very helpful. They're experts. And if you want to get a consultant on board, that should be part of the approval and the planning process. The project should have been kicked off and meetings held for the kickoff. If the consultant is involved, the consultant should also be invited to the kickoff meeting. All key stakeholders should be invited to the kickoff meeting. ISMC teams should be identified, and their loading for this project should be communicated. How much work are they going to do apart from their everyday day-to-day work? Appraisal linkage of core resources announced by CIO should also be done. Let's take a look at each of these. So the security program needs to be approved. There needs to be a project director who is going to spearhead and drive the project. The timeline needs to be there, communicated and approved. The general project sequence and strategy, the mechanism, methodology needs to be communicated, discussed, thrashed out, approved. Understanding of the main players and roles, who's going to do what, who's going to play at which position, how is it all going to come together in the form of the program, successful program. And understanding of the structure. The structure is very important for the project. If there is a consultant on board, and consultants like our organization are extremely helpful for making the security transformation project successful, because they do it so many times and they're domain experts and it's their day-to-day work and they're very focused on delivery. So expert consultants in security transformation projects can facilitate the success of the project. Yes, of course, you can do the project without them, but then if you're sick and you have a heart problem, you go to a heart specialist. So if you have a security problem, you should go to a security specialist. There are third parties and independent consultants, and you should bring a focus. These consultants, they bring a focus on delivering results because they are third party. It's their bread and butter, and they are independent, and they have a reputation in the market. And then they have a strong domain knowledge which they bring to the project. Number 3 is project kickoff meeting should be held. So the project goals and mission should be clearly articulated. All key stakeholders should be made aware of their roles in the kickoff meeting. Responsibilities, authorities should be communicated. Who has what authority to do what in the security project. And the success criteria and reporting mechanism should be identified for the project as well. Finally, the ISMC team should be identified, and their loading for this project should be communicated. The Information Security Management Committee is the team that conducts the day-to-day work. So they should have the ISMC plays a critical role. It should be a team built up with cooperation and teamwork. The culture should be set. They should be very open, cooperative, and helpful. There has to be a security leadership developed, a culture which comes up from the consultant to the ISMC, and all those team members need to be integrated in a very cooperative working and should go out to the entire organization so that everybody works not in contention but in cooperation. And there should be very much clarity on goals. There must be an appraisal linkage of the core resources announced by the CIO. And this means that people should have some stake in the game. If I'm going to work on this project, then what do I get? Why should I work on this project? I have 10 things to do already. So you need to align the activities of the security transformation project with the KPIs and the appraisals of resources. And this must be done for the broader team, let's say the 10 or 15 key people, the team leads and the executors. It must be an announcement by the CIO, and there must be clarity on the evaluation mechanism as well. So these were some of the prerequisites in order to make the security transformation project successful. Thank you.